and welcome back to Get Real Gaming. It's the show where we get real, talking about the latest video game news and releases. I'm Richard, and with me is my heist partner in crime. It's Lawrence.
You're doing very well, though, aren't you?
I'm doing all right. I'm coming up with these on the fly now.
You are. It's very impressive.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm all right. The more coffee I drink, the more all right I will get this morning.
I mean, I can see now, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah, your glasses got fixed, didn't
My glasses got
and
fixed.
you got a haircut.
I did get a haircut.
It looks good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
A lot shorter
Nice.
than I thought it would be, but
Well, it'll grow on. It'll grow on you, won't it?
I look like I belong on the set of Peaky Blinders.
Monster Energy Supercross 4 came out on March the 11th.
For a second, I thought we had a sponsor.
Well, that would have been nice.
Well, wouldn't it?
Did you ever slam dunk Monster Energy?
Slam dunk?
I think all of us did at some point.
I've got
Smash
a can downstairs.
Oh, you still do?
I still do.
Do you secretly smash Monster drinks, Monster Energy every now and then?
Nah, only at D&D nights.
Are we going to need to do an intervention where we say, Lawrence, we love
I
you
can
so
stop
much,
at
please.
any time.
Please stop doing this. It's no wonder you're still up at... You only get 2 hours of sleep, Lawrence.
Look.
It's no wonder.
That's different. That's completely different.
Sure it is.
I can sleep at any time.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, came out on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox Series X on March 12th, Lawrence. PS5, it's got an 86 rating on Metacritic. So, yeah, I don't know. There's no rating on Xbox at this point, and Nintendo Switch gets a solid 80 for Crash.
Oh.
So the port must have been pretty good then.
Yeah.
All things considered.
I think it was a timed exclusive to PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be why it's to be determined on Xbox then. We still don't know if it's good or not. We're not allowed to see it. We also had Mundawn.
I beg your pardon.
Mundawn? Mundaun. Am I saying it right?
Mundaon.
UN.
Mundaun.
Mundawn. It's got 66 on PC, so there you go. It's an adventure horror game. I don't have anything else to say about that. Also today, on the 16th of March, is when we're recording this, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning has come out on the Switch.
Amalur.
Amalur.
It's Amalur, not Amalur.
Kingdoms of Amalur. So I haven't seen anything about that game, but I've heard of Kingdoms of Amalur before. Amalur. I've heard of it before. So,
yeah.
Coming up in the next week, we have a game called Root Film coming out on PS4 and Nintendo Switch, I think. Never heard of it, but it looks like I see a director's chair. It looks cartoonish. So maybe it's some sort of anime style game about some film stuff. I don't know. It looks like an interesting concept. And then we've got Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville Complete Edition coming out on the 19th.
Can you say that 5 times faster?
I cannot, I'm afraid. I struggled to say it the first time.
I could tell. Have a sip of your coffee, lad.
Hits the spot, right at the good spot. Lawrence,
Richard,
what have you been playing this week in the world of video games?
Do you have to ask?
I have to ask. I do have to ask.
I think it'd be more, honestly, at this point, it'd be more interesting just to ask what have you played this week, because I've played the same thing I've been playing for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know how many weeks it's been at this moment in time.
Oh my God. You do need an intervention.
No, I
you
don't.
Need just
I can stop at any time.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, and I did start to play Nier Automata. So.
Oh, well, there you go. That's doing interesting. How's that going?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's different, and I dig that. I dig that it's a combination of genres, not just one genre.
Oh, What's the combo?
Well, it starts off as it's like a twin stick shooter. The whole
Really?
I think it's like bullet hell. It starts off with like a bullet hell thing, and then it drops down into a hack and slash RPG with shooting with like the twin stick bullet hell mechanics involved.
Is that the whole? That sounds really appealing to me.
It's mad, but it's really cool.
Oh well, I see. I've seen the 3D. I've seen like the running around and fighting, but I didn't realize it was just like a twin stick.
Yeah. It's like you've got this little robot thing which you can fire out little pellets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you. For
breaking
console
news.
watch.
Console watch. News coming in, Lawrence, on the scene. What is happening, Lawrence?
In a queue.
He's in a queue.
I'm in a queue to buy a PlayStation 5.
Oh my god, is he going to get one live on air?
Just flickered up. I will be back later with news.
With updates. No, we need to stay with us, Lawrence. We want to listen to how that's going. How long's the queue?
Well, it's I'm retrieving position in the queue, so.
Oh, so it's not. So you're not even in the queue, really, yet?
No, I'm waiting.
All right, please keep us updated live on the scene, Lawrence.
I will. Back to you in the studio.
Great. So this week I've been playing Bloons TD6.
I saw that on Steam.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it on
Steam. I bought it on Steam, Lawrence, because I was playing with some friends, and we got very far, but my phone started to dim in brightness from it heating up so much.
Oh my god!
And then at one point it went on standby, and I got disconnected from the game, and I just thought, oh, you know what? I'm buying it on Steam. So yeah, it's good. I was up very late last night trying to get as much as I could out of the Fortnite Season 5.
Do I need to stage an intervention?
No. The thing is, I hadn't been playing for a very long time. And I came back to it and I thought, oh God, the new season of Fortnite starts tomorrow, which is today.
No.
And I thought, I wonder how many levels I can quickly get before the end. Because at that point, I had kind of accepted that I wasn't going to get Baby Yoda, which was sad. But I just hadn't played enough. And you know what? If I don't get Baby Yoda because the season wasn't that good, then having Baby Yoda reflects that you played during a bad season too much. So I just thought, you know what? We'll just see what the next one's got in store for us. I'm sure you have news about that today, don't you, Lawrence?
About what, Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not what you think.
Right. Well, let's I want to hear this news. What's the news about Fortnite today?
Well,
then,
Fortnite team has been kicked out of Champions Series over toxic tweet aimed at Fortnite creative lead.
Oh, that isn't what I expected.
Yeah, no, that's not what you expected. But I do have a loose rumour about Fortnite.
Oh, yeah?
Miss Lara Croft could be heading towards Fortnite.
Well, I can tell you that loose rumour has been confirmed already, as she is in Fortnite as we speak.
Ooh.
She's live in Fortnite right now.
She must have got the early flight.
She must have, yes. I'm going to have to actually find out for certain, but I believe that you unlock her in stages. Like, you'll get different outfits that are like the different generations of Lara Croft. Like, I saw one Lara Croft that was like the old school PlayStation 1, and then I believe I saw a version of Lara Croft. Yeah, I think I saw a more recent outfit that wasn't the same.
Oh, yeah.
So... But I'm not sure if she's in the Battle Pass or whether it's something you have to buy currently in the store. I should probably check this. Shall I have a look? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Lara Croft. Here she is. Fortnite Season 6 Battle Pass skins. From Lara Croft to Raven? Sorry? Raven? Yeah, okay. So, Lara Croft you get at rank 15. And then a version of Lara Croft, the 25th anniversary at level 25, and then level 16, level 25. So I believe, so then it's the classic Lara Croft you could unlock as well, which looks like really old school PlayStation Lara Croft. So very cool. You can get the different versions of her. There's also a character called Tirana. I don't know what Tirana's from.
I don't know who Tirana There is.
Or if she's from anything, she might not be. There is a chicken in the new season, so you can get a
that's
skin.
an instant win in my books.
It looks like a chocobo. You would love it. It's called Cluck.
Cluck.
And it's a yellow chicken that you can then get a Slurpee version of and an explosive version of.
Oh, Clucking hell.
And then level 77 is the Rebirth Raven skin. Wait! It's Raven from... It's a Teen Titan Raven.
Oh, Teen Titan Raven.
It's Raven Teen Titan. Oh my god, you can get the classic Raven style. You see, if Chris was into Fortnite, he'd love this. He would absolutely... You could be Rachel Roth as well.
Rachel Roth is Raven.
Yeah, so you can get Raven as a skin, and you can get Rachel Roth as just like, you know, a separate style of the skin. Oh, well, that's very good. That's Fortnite. That's the new season of Fortnite, everybody. Lara Croft and Raven. For a minute, I thought it could have been That's So Raven. Was that a bit?
I think that's too much of a crossover.
It is a little bit. You'd like go into her mind and just teleport somewhere else. Before we go any... We should probably rewind for a second here, because that was completely off of the topic of Fortnite that you'd brought up.
Well, basically, from what I understand, it's part of the Fortnite Champion Series, which has a prize pool of 3 million.
Oh, baby. 3 million big ones.
Apparently, one of the team members tweeted out to Donald Mustard, who is the chief creative officer at Epic Games.
Yeah.
I won't repeat what it said. It's not nice.
So it was a nasty tweet.
It was a nasty tweet, and they basically just kicked the whole team.
The whole team being punished for it seems a bit extreme.
Yeah. Apparently, according to the third member of the trio, the outburst came after he was sniped in the first round of the grand final.
So it was
rage quit.
A rage tweet.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Rage, yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, so that's Fortnite wrapped up in a nutshell. We've got Lara Croft, Raven. We've got bears and boars and beasts in the wilderness. We've got biomes now on the map, and there's a weird spire in the middle. What's next on the news item this week, Lawrence?
Well, Outriders. Do you know it?
I feel like I've heard of it.
It's the new Square Enix game. That everyone's gone, what is Outriders? And there's a free demo on the Steam store, which I played for like 10 minutes.
Okay. So can you now tell us what Outriders is?
No.
No, you don't know.
No, because I barely played it. And I was like, this is feeling really slow-paced. But apparently, it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass at release.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing here the different platforms for it. It's literally coming out everywhere other than the Switch. It's even going to be on Xbox One, so I'm assuming maybe because of the Game Pass, you'll be able to... They'll do smart delivery or something on it. But that'd be interesting if it was a Game Pass. I mean, they need it these days. I would say that being on Game Pass... I said
Game Pass as in console Game Pass, not PC.
Oh. Uh-oh. That makes it interesting. And now, is that because it's also going to be on Steam and the Epic Games Store?
I don't know. It actually doesn't say.
Right. I mean, it is coming out to Steam and the Epic Games Store,
yeah,
so I'm wondering whether then there's a contractual reason. You know, if you have Game Pass and you can just get it for free, why would you buy it on those platforms? So there's got to be something going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Outriders. We don't know what it is.
I think it's like an RPG, third-person shooter RPG-ish thing. It's
from the graphically, it looks like Destiny.
Yes, I was getting those vibes.
Destiny vibes. It's Square Enix's Destiny.
Yes.
Well, great news, Lawrence.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job. What is next this week?
Alienware. I should just throw out buzzwords while I'm at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the SEO. Well, you know Alienware, right? That nice big shiny thing from Dell.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's ended its Riot partnership.
It had a Riot partnership.
It had a Riot, apparently it was part of the Alienware branding from the League of Legends broadcasts.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, that's probably why I wouldn't know, because I don't really watch the League of Legends.
I mean, who does
stuff.
watch that?
A lot. I mean, it's huge in China and one of the biggest events, I guess, in esports.
I'm pretty sure our outreach isn't to China, so I can happily say who watches that.
Well,
game.
we don't know.
There you go. Just
so
adding
what?
bleeps. It'd be fine.
It just yeah. So what does that mean then for?
Well, they've ended the partnership due to sexual harassment lawsuits.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. It's called the dramatic pause and spice.
Yeah, that was spicy. What? So
very spicy.
I mean, dare I ask about the details?
Apparently, it was sexual harassment allegations made earlier this year against Riot's CEO, Nicolas Laurent.
Oh, that is not good news for Riot as a company.
Alienware has reportedly grown uncomfortable with Riot's public image, which has come under increasing scrutiny following a 2018 Kotaku report on the culture of sexism at the studio, which over the years Riot is now slowly becoming more and more renowned for these kind of things.
That's really unfortunate for Riot at this point, because Valorant is now taking a very big step forward in esports.
God. I'm not sure if I should read this out. It gives an example.
Right.
Apparently, he was sued in a separate matter in January 2021 by Sharon O'Donnell, his former executive assistant.
Okay, let's think about this. Obviously, we don't know enough about the business of Riot. I think at this point in time, investors in Riot are probably going to be wanting to ask him to step down.
And
be replaced. I think if they don't do that and he isn't replaced by someone a lot better and a lot more capable of running and building the Riot company, games like Valorant and League of Legends they will struggle in the future to take, like, Valorant wants to become a very big, like, esport, right? It wants to become like a standard in esports like CSGO was, like the modern CSGO. I don't think they're going to be able to do that kind of business to make that happen with the CEO being, doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
Well, Riot has said to enlist an outside law firm to conduct an investigation into the allegations, but added that her termination was based on multiple well-documented complaints from a variety of people, and it's not looking good.
Right.
And this is why Alienware has basically gone, yeah, we're not really feeling comfortable working with you anymore.
Well, I'm not surprised. It would be bad for their image as well. It's bad for Alienware's image, knowing that that's going on and still wanting to be involved in, as a whole. Although Dell and Alienware have some of the worst customer service imaginable. And so, not that says anything about who they work with, but just as a company, they're not doing the hottest at this point in time anyway. So the last thing they need is more bad press, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, let's try and segue somewhere else. Other than that, Lawrence, do you have some better news?
I do. I actually have some funny news.
Oh, some funny news. Let's
Todd
hear
Howard.
some funny news.
Do you know him?
Todd Howard's got such a funny name in general, doesn't he?
Todd Howard.
Such a classic. Where's he from? Is he American?
He's American, Todd Howard, yeah.
Yeah. He sounds like he could be British.
No.
Hello, I'm Todd Howard.
Hello, I'm Todd Howard. Oh, no, that's Tom Holland.
It's Tom Holland, yeah, sorry. Right, go on. I know Todd Howard. I almost said Todd Holland.
I am Todd Holland.
Yeah, I know him. Well,
he did a live stream conversation between Xbox and Bethesda to kind of mark their newfound partnership, and the topic of Fallout 76 came up, and Todd Howard said, and I quote, "There was very little we didn't screw up on the Fallout 76 launch."
Yes.
Yes, so they're
admittance of guilt there, yes. Very good. You did make a mess of that, didn't you?
You did make a very big mess.
Mm-hmm.
So messy
Sadly.
that you had to get hype people into E3 to make the Bethesda showcase sound better than it was. Related to that, because of the Bethesda
Yes.
joining Xbox, all the Bethesda titles are on the Xbox Game Pass.
which is a great thing.
Yeah,
I still haven't really played through Skyrim.
Well,
and
it's on there.
the PC now,
Yeah.
I think, on the PC Game Pass.
It's on the PC Game Pass. Same with Morrowind. Same with Oblivion.
Yes,
Dishonored 1 and 2 on there. All of Doom is on there. Even
Yeah.
the classic ones. Fallout is on there. Even Fallout 76 is on there. Prey's on there. Wolfenstein's on there. And Rage 2 is on there. Along with the Evil Within.
I think that's really a really good step in the right direction for Bethesda, because it gives people a chance to really enjoy their work and understand what their company is all about without trying to like prize more money out of people. You know, it's kind of like, here you go, here's an opportunity for you to really understand what we're about and why Xbox chose us. And I think it's great. I think it's good.
So, this week, in roughly 2 days' time, Square Enix is going to do a Square Enix Presents event.
Oh yeah.
Showing nothing on Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing. Not a bean.
Right.
Instead, it's going to look at its other titles, because I imagine they'll leave Final Fantasy for the online E3 or whatever's going to be happening this summer.
Yeah.
They have announced that there's going to be an official Life is Strange 3.
Oh.
Upcoming Square Enix mobile games, including Just Cause Mobile. And I think the Final Fantasy mobile games. Tomb Raider's 25th anniversary.
Which is probably why
she's in Fortnite.
Battle Pass.
An update for Marvel's Legend.
Oh.
Not Marvel's. Marvel's Avengers.
Marvel's Avengers, yeah.
And they're going to show off Outriders, Balan Wonderworld, and Taito.
They did really show a lot of Final Fantasy though the other week at the PlayStation
Did they?
thing. I mean, they did tell us about
But
three
they didn't tell us about
titles, at
part
least.
2.
Well, yeah, but we got a lot of other stuff for Final Fantasy. So if the entire... I mean, it just shows really how much stuff they got going on. Really, they got loads happening right now, Square Enix.
Oh yeah, Square Enix has got a lot going on for them.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to see what they've got to show.
Yes. And leading on from the PlayStation State of Play thing, Sony.
Sony!
Do you know him?
Yes.
You heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard of
Are
them.
you familiar?
I'm sure I've heard of something to them.
Well, they are going, they've confirmed, to axe the PlayStation 4's community feature in April.
Okay. Oh, so what features did that bring?
It's kind of like little guilds that you could join regarding different games that you could play with people together. It's like private, different small communities, and they're going to axe that in April, apparently.
I mean, I'd literally never heard of it.
That's probably why they're axing it, because everyone's like, what?
Huh? Yeah, they're like,
there?
oh, we're getting rid of this thing. It's like, what? That was a thing?
That was a thing? Where was that?
I literally never even knew that existed. So
Yeah, me neither. So sticking in that side of the world, Japan. Do you know it?
that is that side of the world. Very good, Lawrence. That's a good segue.
I see. I'm good.
Fantastic segue.
I'm good.
You've got it. You're on the ball today.
I'm on the ball. I'm very on the ball.
I have heard of Japan, Lawrence.
Well, that's good. You know your geography.
Yeah.
Nintendo, do you know them?
Oh, I've been to their headquarters.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
I know. And well, I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I mean, I didn't go in. We stood outside of the headquarters in Japan and just kind of looked. And a couple of people went to the now, and they actually waved at us because they knew that we were just tourists loving the. You know, we took the time and effort to go visit Nintendo, and they were like, "Oh, hello, welcome to Nintendo. You can't come in, but hi."
You can't go in. Stay out there, peasant.
Yeah, we didn't even so the Nintendo building actually was like on one side of the road, and we were too scared to get any closer to the building than we were. So we literally just stood on the opposite side of the road on the pavement, just kind of we stood there for I guess about 20-25 minutes, just enjoying being at the Nintendo headquarters. So it was kind of nice that when we saw like people walk in or out or cars coming in and out. They actually would look at us and smile, and some would give us a little wave, and it was cute. And obviously we were just too busy like fanboying and girling about the fact that we were at the Nintendo headquarters. So we were quite happy just to be like at arm's length, just like, oh, we're here. I crossed the road like once to get a photo and then quickly scurried back because there's a security guard at the front gate, and I was worried he would be like, no pictures.
Ugh.
Anyway,
back to topic at hand.
Reality.
Super Nintendo World.
I think I know where this is going.
No, go on then.
No, go on. I want to hear.
No, I want to hear you guess.
Is this about the Donkey Kong thing?
It is about the Donkey Kong expansion. Yeah.
I love it.
It looks so good.
Oh my
I'm
god!
so excited.
Right.
I'll never be able to go, but I'm so excited.
Right, we have to tell people what's going on now.
So yeah, apparently the pictures of the concept for the Donkey Kong expansion to the Super Nintendo World is has been shown off, and it looks very good.
Yeah, there is a door in Super Mario World somewhere that looks like a Donkey Kong door, but currently is not open and leads nowhere.
It's like a Donkey Kong 64 door.
Yes.
So, okay, playing devil advocate here.
Go on.
If they're doing it for Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
do you think they'll do it for Zelda?
Well, here's the question to ask related to that. Is there currently a Zelda-looking door in Super Mario World?
I don't know. I don't exactly I've not been.
No, but you see what I'm saying though. There's a door. I mean, to be fair, we didn't know about this door until they showed off that there was a door, and here's what the expansion might look like.
Yeah.
So we weren't even aware in Super Mario World, Super Mario Land, that there was even a door that looked Donkey Kong related at all. Anyway.
But the thing is, it's not Super Mario. It's Super Nintendo.
So you think it could turn into a Super Nintendo World?
Well, it says Super Nintendo World.
So the park is actually called Super Nintendo World.
Yes.
So it's not actually specifically said Super. Oh my God, Lawrence! If there's
a Zelda one, we're going.
Oh my God, I'm already going. We're already going to
take me with you this time.
Okay.
I can wear a wig. I can pretend to be your girlfriend.
I think there's a bit more to it than just wearing the wig, but
I'll work on the accent or something. I don't know.
What? Okay, you know what? That's. You can just come along, Lawrence. You can just come along.
I can do this.
You can just come along, Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
You're invited
that
cordially.
Works.
Bring Ali with you, and we'll.
Okay.
We'll all go.
But she doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to go to Japan.
Oh, well, you could just come anyway then. We'll bring
Okay.
Sam and Chris and we'll all go. It'll be a fun time.
We'll put on a business expense.
Yeah, it'll be a business expense. That's right, yeah. Oh my God, if there is a Zelda one. You know what that means as well? It means it could be a Star Fox one.
I don't know. There could be a Star Fox ride.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What do you think the main ride in Donkey Kong Land would be?
Well,
Donkey Kong Country.
I think it could be a like a minecart roller coaster.
It is. That's it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a minecart roller coaster. Holy moly! Can we just talk about this for the rest of the podcast?
You know what? Yes. You know what? Main topic. We did have something, but now this is more interesting.
This is more interesting.
This is more interesting.
This is better.
The speculation of Super Nintendo World.
Yeah. Shall we pull up the picture and have a look at what it looks like?
I'll send you the link. Hang on, I've got a link.
Yeah, send me the link. Oh, here we go. He's got the link right
I'm
here.
already. I'm there.
Right. So here we go. Ooh, right. So I can see from the picture. Well, a classic Donkey Kong barrel with an arrow on it as decoration on top of.
If you scroll down,
Aztec
you get
style.
a bigger picture.
Oh, I get bigger pictures. Yeah. Ooh. Wait. How did they get this picture?
I don't know.
What is this picture?
I don't know. It's a
What is
concept.
it?
It's concept.
Oh, it's a model, a DK World model from 2016. So it is a concept, and we can see minecart railway tracks as part of the design. That looks amazing. I can see a little hut, like the house where Donkey Kong lives in Donkey Kong Country. I can see a little white aeroplane that looks like the aeroplanes, Donkey Kong aeroplanes. I can see.
This is like speaking to Derek Okora. This. That's a very British reference. Google it.
Oh my god!
What is this? What can you see?
The tweet,
I can see barrels. I can see minecart.
Yeah. Does it begin with a D? Does it begin with a D? So, Twitter account K Rule Country has tweeted, Universal Japan's Super Nintendo World mobile app was data mined and several Donkey Kong related stickers were found, all but confirming the existence of the rumored DK expansion. Nintendo EPD has big plans for DK, and if you can't hear them coming, you haven't been listening. And this was back in December last year. So these stickers were already present.
Because this is going to be happening in America as well. They're going to be bringing it to Orlando. Do you think that they would have a Zelda expansion because Universal's bigger over there? And if so, what would it have?
Zelda's expansion would absolutely have a Hyrule Castle centerpiece like a Disneyland. That would definitely be a thing. I think that the difficult one for me with Zelda would be what would be the main ride, because I can see with Donkey Kong you've got multiple choices already. You could have the minecart thing, which we talked about. You could also just have some sort of water ride in a Donkey Kong barrel type thing, like a log flume. You could. Quite easily, that's But for Zelda, you could I don't think a horse riding thing would work. I think that's a bit far fetched. When I think of Zelda and rides, I don't really think of anything specifically. Nothing springs to mind. There's a Triforce and the what? Have you got any ideas?
I've got an idea already.
Okay,
it's going to be a water ride in the style of Wind Waker, and you're going to ride the Red King.
Oh my god, that would be pretty cool. That would be a cool water ride. I'm just thinking now, because you've just mentioned that I was immediately thinking Ocarina of Time period, but really we should be thinking they're going to do Breath of the Wild. They're not going to do an Ocarina of Time, are they?
Well, unless they do all 3 or 4 and have different references here and there, like they've done with Mario.
Do you think there could be a timeline?
No, there could be. There might be like a circle, and each segment would be a different timeline of Zelda.
Oh my god! What if there was what if you had to go around the park collecting the different pieces of the Triforce?
What if you've got to go through the Temple of Time to get there?
Oh god!
Hire us, Nintendo.
If they were doing it like Ocarina of Time, they could have they could have an area where the Deku Tree is and have a ride in the Deku Tree with the spiders and stuff. You could have a death. Oh, there's got to be a Death Mountain.
Oh yeah,
there'd be a Death Mountain in there with some Dodongos. Gotta have some Dodongos in there, and then you've got to have
maybe there'd be a pathway down through a well to get to the Shadow Temple or something like that.
Oh my god. There could be loads of different. I mean, so how does that translate to Breath of the Wild then?
Technically, Breath of the Wild is all of them put together.
Well, it's unofficially all of them, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, it's so far ahead.
Yeah. But do you think they would make a land that looks more like the open world of Breath of the Wild?
I hope not, because Breath of the Wild was very sparse.
Yeah, I agree. But it does still have Death Mountain.
If anything, I'd probably pick for a more open world, I would probably pick Twilight Princess, just because of it's big and expansive, but it's still dense. Or Ocarina of Time, because nearly everyone knows Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I think that with Ocarina of Time, you've got more stuff to play with there. You've got more iconic features of a Zelda game. Like Breath of the Wild doesn't really have that many iconic areas. It just kind of has the divine beasts, which would be interesting. You could have a ride in a divine beast would be interesting. But other than that, I would be struggling initially to come up with a concept, I believe. Because like you said, because it's such an open world.
But we do also have the AR game with the phone, which means maybe you go around collecting pieces of the Triforce, like in Wind Waker.
Yes.
And you take a test to see which like Triforce you get.
Yes, which Triforce of Courage or Power or what was the other one? Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be good. Or you could do like, well, if it was Ocarina of Time, you could go around collecting the different stones.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do that, you get to go into the Temple of Time and open the door, and then you're there in front of the master. Oh, bro, there's got to be a Master Sword that like I don't think it would be in the Temple of Time. I think we would see the classic.
The original
forest.
One, the forest.
We would see a forest. Yeah, I think we'd be in a forest area.
Would we see a Great Fairy?
Ooh, we might have to unlock a Great Fairy, maybe.
That would be
like
terrifying.
An interactable thing. It would be quite terrifying.
You just walk through this door and you scan your thing, and suddenly this giant woman comes out of nowhere, just
laughing very loudly and high pitched. Yeah. Back to Donkey Kong, because we've gone off rails.
We're allowed to. This is now the main topic. We can go wherever we want with this.
Yeah. So, do you think that they're going to stick to their concept of DK World, the model from 2016?
I hope so, because it looks good. It looks like Donkey Kong. Like I'm looking at it, it looks like Donkey Kong. But I think a Donkey Kong, that's what it looks like.
I'm struggling to see areas for interactive. It looks like a much smaller area than the Mario world. It looks like there's like one big ride area for a minecart ride, and not many other areas for anything else. I see a couple of places for some stalls, and I see some shops, but I don't really see any other ride potential areas. Do you?
No, I think it is just the one ride. I think it might just be the minecart ride.
Yeah, which I
if
guess then goes...
If you look at the back by like the tiki hut, you can see where it just says minecart something.
Yeah,
and that looks like an entrance.
But there is to the main ride,
kind of like a walkthrough into the temple. Maybe that might have, remember, like a Jungle Run-esque temple thing.
That might be cool. It looks a bit. Do you remember Temple Run?
Yes.
Obviously, it's just a very classic Aztec style, but the temple in this picture does remind me a lot of Temple Run.
Yeah, definitely.
In general. So do you think that they would do different areas in different locations around the world? Do you think that they would do a DK one in Japan and like a Zelda one in America, as well as a Mario one? You'd have one expansion per park, maybe. What do you think?
Maybe. But would they want to split their IP like that?
Well, you see, I mean, when you think about Disneyland and what Disneyland do, they, you have Disney Sea in Japan, which is the only place in the world you can go to Disney Sea. And they have unique rides only available to Disney Sea, like Journey to the Center of the Earth, and the whole concept of it being like different areas of the world, all on like kind of a seafront-esque style thing. So it's very different than anywhere else. It's very different than Disneyland Paris, and each castle is different as well. And even though there are reoccurring rides at each park, there's also unique things to each one that make them special. Because if they were all exactly the same, then it wouldn't make it very special, would it?
No, that's a good point.
So let's now think where else they could do and what other IPs they could do. They could do a Metroid one.
They could do a Metroid one.
That's a very long shot.
That is a very long shot.
I would suppose they would probably do a Star Fox.
They'd do a Splatoon one.
Ooh, they would do a Splatoon one because
it'd be like an adventure park thing with like water and stuff like that. Kind of like Jurassic Park.
Oh my god! It's the water park, Lawrence. They've got to have a unique water park.
Bear in mind, this is just an offshoot of Universal.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, for now.
For now.
But you know, if the concept works, they might seek, other
Nintendo World
other
UK.
places to point
Make it happen.
Yeah. Well, I wish, Jesus. I don't think anybody in the UK would even go. Everyone's so boring.
I think there'd be a Kirby Land.
Oh, a Kirby Land.
Kirby's really popular in Japan.
I think, when you said that, I immediately thought Sanrio. Because it's such a big thing in Japan.
Yeah.
It would do so well. But the Japan one is already DK expanding.
Maybe expand even more for Kirby. It might be like the main ones in Japan and then like offshoots in different parts of the world.
Yeah. In which case we can expect to see Zelda in Japan then, I suppose.
Maybe. It depends if they've got the space.
I would like to see now other people trying to find other doors. Are there other doors that we haven't been mentioned yet in Super Nintendo Land in Japan? That's what I need to know now. Because if there is a door that looks like a Zelda door, that would tell us a lot about the future of their expansions. But the fact that they've only been able to data mine DK stuff and there's only a DK door makes me think they don't have plans right now.
Concept so far.
Yes.
But they do have a door there.
They do have a door there.
That door could lead to the backstage. This could just be completely speculation at this point.
It could just lead backstage. And there's no plans for any expansion.
No, it could just be a staff door.
What will be crazy, though, is if it is real, the next thing we have to think about is the costumes. The Donkey Kong costumes. They'll have a Cranky Kong.
Oh my god, they need to have a Cranky Kong animatronic at least. Just rocking as you go past.
I would love to see some Diddy Kong racing in there too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's think about other... they would have
Would Fire Emblem technically have one?
It's not a Nintendo IP, though, is it, Fire Emblem? It's made by someone else and just published by Nintendo. Fire Emblem?
I thought it was a Nintendo IP.
It's developed by Intelligent Systems. It's just published by Nintendo. It's not a Nintendo first-party IP.
Okay.
So this is specifically first-party IP stuff. I think we're talking about. Let's have a think of other Nintendo IPs they could do. Pokemon.
Oh, of course, Pokemon. But then again, Pokemon's got all the Pokemon centers, so...
Yeah, they do have a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon already. And the Pokemon company isn't quite... It is Nintendo. It's not Nintendo at the same time. So maybe not. I like that Mario Kart is already included. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Imagine if the entire
that would be so
Animal
cool.
Crossing island was slightly curved all the way around.
No,
it was
not the island. You'd have the town. You'd have the Nooks town. And be like a Main Street kind of thing.
Well, there would be a main street probably. But I'm just thinking the entire, whatever it is, it would be slightly curved all the way around. Just to a degree that feels like it's curved, but you only just notice it a tiny bit. I feel like that would be an interesting concept. I don't think they'd do an Earthbound thing or an F-Zero thing. A Pikmin land.
I don't know. I don't know about Pikmin land.
I mean, yeah, it would be weird. It would just be you. It would be like Bug's Life.
I mean, if you're going to do Pikmin, then you might as well do Pokemon and have just like a Pokemon Stadium. Have a Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium.
Have a full gym thing.
Yeah. What about a Wario World
Well, that's Mario, isn't it? It's just reversed.
Well, it was reversed. Yeah,
It was
but
reversed.
Wario is like kind of crazy and extreme and out there and full of wacky stuff.
I don't know. These seem very niche.
Okay. I mean, it is niche.
Let's see. What have Nintendo really pushing lately?
It's mainly just been Splatoon, like you said, which I think would make a great water park.
Yeah.
We talked about Metroid.
Talked
There's
about
Kid
Kirby.
Icarus, but they're not pushing it. Yeah, I think Super Smash Bros.
Oh my god. The Super Smash Bros. Land would be insane.
Oh my god. Could
The
you
amount of
imagine
money alone for the licenses would be a joke.
Yeah, that would be a little bit intense, wouldn't it?
But can you?
Yeah.
But I imagine they might have like a Super Smash Bros. Tournament there on like a massive screen, like the Pokemon
Yeah.
Land in the Pokemon Stadium.
I do feel like Super Smash Bros. Still comes under the Mario thing though, because it does start with Mario. Yoshi's also part of Mario.
Yeah. Yoshi's Woolly World, know that.
Yeah, you couldn't do a Yoshi's Woolly World separately because there's already Yoshi involved in the Super Nintendo Land. So I think the Nintendo Land is basically all the main. It's already all things included.
Yeah. Xenoblade?
I don't think.
We are missing the obvious one.
What's the obvious one?
A Land.
A Me Land?
Yeah, a Land.
Wow.
Like
I just don't-
Miitopia or Me Universe, whatever it was called.
Yeah, but what would they do for that?
Well,
Like
that would be the hub. It'd be like you're in a console.
Right. But the hub is already the Super Mario.
Yeah,
the
but
Mario
they can
world, isn't it?
expand that.
Oh, you want to just move the entire thing back? All right, grab the castle, guys. But back it up.
Back it up.
Back it up. Move the castle.
Beep, beep.
Yeah. So that would be.
Back it up, back
Fun.
it in.
Let me begin. Where do you think they would put other parks then? Because we know they're doing one.
Together, hopefully.
Well, yeah, but they're doing one in America, aren't they? Universal America Nintendo Land. Is that a thing? Is
I
it
don't think
confirmed?
Nintendo of America will want a slice of this pie.
I think it says. Wait, I've got some news here about it. Oh yeah, Miyamoto confirms plans to open Super Nintendo World at Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Hollywood Studios. So, do you think they're going to do two variations then in America? They'll do two different ones. They must do because people travel
Yeah.
they must do something different at both.
What if the one in America is Zelda based because a lot more people were into Zelda over in the West?
Yeah, and Donkey Kong in. Well, people are into. I mean, the numbers won't lie. They'll have the numbers on what's the most popular IPs
Yeah,
in
they
what
will have the
countries.
numbers.
I wish that they would do so. This is also like Universal Studios based. So let's have a look at Universal Studio locations. They've got one. Yeah, so they've got Japan. They've got Orlando. They've got Hollywood. They've also got Singapore, Beijing, Moscow.
Moscow?
Yeah, they've got
How
one
does
in
Moscow have a bloody Universal Studios and we don't?
Well, they're
How's that
much
happened?
bigger. There isn't enough space in the UK for a...
Just knock down Alton Towers. No one goes there anymore. Knock that down for Universal
Knock
Studios.
it down. I agree. I would say
Get rid
let's
of
do
bloody
that.
Gulliver's World. No one goes there either. Or Thorpe Park.
I know.
Get rid of it
But
all.
you know what? I wouldn't even be mad at this point if they bought the land of Camelot.
Oh my god, yeah,
And
Camelot. It's free
Camelot.
real estate.
Well, it won't be free, but it certainly needs some TLC at this point. And I'm very sad about Camelot because it
Camelot's
was my
cool.
favourite. It was my favourite, and now it's just a few small buildings of nothing. So take Camelot, Universal,
Or
You can
Disney.
do it. Or Disney.
But we
Either
want
or.
Universal because of Nintendo.
Well, what I would say is Universal would be better is because Disney have Paris, and that's close enough for people in the UK.
It's
So I
close.
would
It's
say-
close enough to enjoy, but not too close to hate.
Yes.
Although
exactly.
it is in France.
But that doesn't mean anything, Lawrence.
Are you sure?
I do. Speaking of Nintendo, Lawrence, because I think we're about to run out of time, but before we wrap up today, I did want to bring you some other quick news here that is Nintendo related.
Hang on, you're bringing me news.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
News?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Right.
Animal Crossing is getting an update soon. It's getting a free update to celebrate its 1 year anniversary.
Ooh.
Cake
Has
will
it
be
been 1
delivered
year already?
Yes, on the 18th. On March 18th, all players will be delivered a cake, but the real present is 50 new slots for normal and pro designer and the ability to customize fans, umbrellas, flags, and photo stands. So designers in Animal Crossing, it's that time of year, Lawrence. You know, Christmas is Minecraft time, and March is now the official